Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about something pretty basic, but it's kind of dangerous for many reasons. And that's going to be sugar, added sugar and processed sugar. So I'm going to tell you what's been happening with me just because I've been piloting something kind of silly. It's kind of a stupid test, but I wanted to do it. So basically, when I wake up in the morning, I'm at the best weight I can be. My stomach feels a little bit more flatter, less bloated. And that's a good thing. Your body absorbed all the liquids and nutrients and water that it can. And as I come downstairs and, the kids are in their Zoom classes spread out, I have time to get myself situated. And I noticed that autopilot takes over because you're kind of groggy and you're not awake yet. And when autopilot takes over, it's kind of like you're kind of zombie-like, where you're on your way to work and you don't really care about your peripherals or your blind spot, and you're just green light, red light, stop, go. You're in traffic in a vehicle and you kind of just get there. Well, in the morning, the same thing happens. You just start walking around, checking your phone, and you're not awake yet. Your body's fully electric. The first thing you need to do is have 2 glasses of water. Just let that take its place. It's my advice. However, I've done this test for, let me check the calendar. 5 weeks. Well, 2 more days be 5 weeks. So if I come downstairs and I'm eating drinking my tea, green tea, and I see stuff like this, just simple Girl Scout cookie, lemon cookie, the mint cookies, the really, really good ones with the coconut in it. I forgot the name of those. And I'll just have one with the tea. It seems simple. It seems easy to do. It's like autopilot. It tastes really good. But then after 3 to 4 minutes, your body, the only way I can explain it is there's this brain in the stomach, and it's I need more of that. And it's just grabbing and grabbing and grabbing. And I'm 235, so I'm way overweight for my height. I feel overweight. And my body essentially takes control of the brain. It's pretty sad. I'm not in the position to talk about professionally the mind and the body right now. I'm not that smart on it. But I can tell you that you have a brain here, you have a brain here, and you have a brain here. So once those 5 minutes kick in and you've had that taste of sugar, it is exactly at that time that your day is dictated. So what that means for me is I started it off with the entry of sugar. Terrible idea. In your mind, you might think it's a cookie, or it's a Danish, or it's a cinnamon bun, whatever that morning bullshit free breakfast hotels have, right? It's something like that. Because when I wake up, I'm not making a full-blown breakfast. I'm just not that kind of guy. I never have been. So when you go toward your second item that's sugar-related, and third, it's because you allowed that sugar to enter your body. And I didn't know these things. And when lunch came, I kind of wanted a sweet lunch. You know what I mean? And this kept happening. So I couldn't figure it out for a while, and I snapped out of it. Trial period starts. I wake up. and I put a little sweetener, agave. I'll actually show you guys the one I put in my tea. It's pretty cool. It's right here. Right there. And a fairly sweet. You don't need a lot to sweeten it. So I put that in my tea. I don't put too much. And I start drinking. The tea starts working. I'm listening to the class. I'm walking around, getting motion, getting movement. And I say to myself, okay, I know at 9 a.m. A reminder goes off on my phone where it says greens, fruits, veggies. That means make the shake or your smoothie. I'll have that smoothie. That's my breakfast. And around noon, 1 o'clock, I'm hungry. At that point, I haven't introduced any sugar, added sugar or processed sugar. This is another make or break day, okay? If I don't stay on track eating something good and I just have pizza bites with the kids or something, or taquitos, or chicken nuggets, chicken strips. When they're in class, sometimes you can't sit there and like cook up all this food. They kind of want it fast. So we're trying to find like good fast foods in the house that are easy for them, that aren't too bad. But obviously, you know, if you're not working from home and you have to sit by your little ones or whatever, it can be a challenge making food. But in my situation, you know, this is where I usually prep food for them for the lunch and dinner. So it's now 1 o'clock, 1:30, you're ready to eat. What do you eat? That's the question. If you stick with something lean, you're fine. If you have salad with some fish, if you have sweet potato fries with some crackers, if you have some even noodles, but a little bit of the packet, because that sodium level on those noodles are like 600 to 1200. Something not too heavy, not saturated in oil, not fried, not even microwaved. Stick with that. When 5, 6 o'clock comes, you're the highest hungry. And this is again where you can lose it, where the kids are like, Mom, Dad, I want pizza, or I want, you know, whatever it is. And we have, you know, we get our kids for the most part, you know, what we want to get them, and sometimes what they want to. So you can do two things. You know that you're not going to eat till the morning time, and it's now 5, 6 o'clock. You can break out your dinner in like 2-3 different parts. You can do like shrimp spring rolls, veggie egg rolls, even though they're fried in oil. Use good oil like avocado oil, or my wife uses it. It's a really good oil. Not avocado. There's one more that's really good for temperament of heat. It's expensive too. Can't think of the name. Anyways, so you got your first part of your dinner. You've only had a light lunch, minimal breakfast, but it's nutrient dense breakfast. You've never been full the whole day, so your body's going to keep coming at you wanting this and wanting that. So do the spring rolls, do the salad, make the baked fish, steamed fish. Come up with your ideas. You're going to go to bed. It's going to be like 10, 11. You're going to wake up. You're going to be hungry. Drink water. You may wake up past that time, depending on how you're sleeping and stuff. You're going to wake up and it's going to be 6 o'clock. You get ready, get the house ready, get the Zoom classes, the computers, the tables, their books. It's a mess. 7 something comes, you should be drinking your tea, your water, your matcha, your herbal tea, your black tea, whatever it may be. Get the kids in class. You're now super hungry. Your last meal you ate was before 7 p.m. Consistency, focus, and willpower are the only 3 things that I'm not an expert at. And after this battery test that I've done, I've realized that that's the main problem with eating, is those 3 things put together equal the word discipline. And I think we're just not disciplined at eating well in general as an American diet. If you're good at it, or you're a very cultured person and you eat certain foods because of your background and your nationality, power to you. But I think for the most part, speaking for myself, I don't think we eat very well. But if you're trying to eat better and you're trying to do good, that's what matters. So repeating these tests proves a lot of things. That's what I wanted to learn. And if you can't learn anything through yourself in quarantine, that's not good. Waking up having that much sugar as your first intake, guys, I'm telling you, it is the worst decision you can make. Just don't have any added sugar at all in the morning. You're going to gain weight. You're going to increase your insulin. You're going to increase type 1 diabetes. The list goes on and on how bad it is. You can have problems with your eyes, twitching, vision issues. Anyways, so that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you took something away from the video. Shout out to my green tea and my matcha people out there. Stay safe, stay well. God bless. Take care.